bottom team. Yeah, I did. What? Oh,
Apparently, I have no voice.
oh, that sucks. That fixed it.
You fix it?
Yeah. Can you guys hear Striker?
I'm sorry, everyone. Sinks is a rookie. Don't blame him. He's trying his best. It's fine.
Can you guys
I
hear now?
will.
All right, good.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll just say what I was saying again. Sharks have changed their squad a lot. They now Aza, Paul, and Manuk will be taking on the Cyclones, which have Dogs, Bass, and Dino. I was just saying that comparing these two teams, I think the Sharks have made a lot of changes, and there's a lot to worry about for them. On the other hand, I feel like the Cyclones have a very solid group. I know they've been scrimming. I know they've been constantly communicating with each other. So I feel like this was one of the games where everyone had a prediction in mind and no one had a disagreement about it.
Yeah.
But we'll see if the Sharks can prove everyone wrong, because I think right now everyone has the Cyclones, especially in the predictions. There's
Whoa,
10,860
that's a
channel
lot.
points on the Cyclones and none on the Sharks. So the Sharks have a lot to prove. I mean, in this Pelagic Division, anything can happen. So we will see. To get started with the interviews, we're going to start with the Sharks and Aza, who is the captain. Hey, Aza, how's it going?
Yo, what is up?
Welcome back. Welcome back. Former champ, season 0 champ with Hisro.
Yeah, and now we're gonna be against the top team and we're the bottom team, so yeah.
I mean, look, we got to talk about how this started, right, with the draft. That you got picked first. There was a bit of a controversy between either picking you or Krills, but either way, the roster that the Sharks ended up with wasn't ideal. Not realized this, handed the team to you, and just said, "Do what you want." And now you have a completely different roster. How do you feel about it?
I'm so happy with my team, They are very awesome people. Pass the Paul, the GOAT, Manute, the GOAT. Play some twos with them. Good vibes. It's about having fun. And,
Yeah.
we'll see how well we can do. I mean, if we can get, like, even just one match against them, that'll be so good because that's, like,
I,
proof that we could definitely beat other teams if we can get one match against the higher team. So that's our goal, to try and win at least one, but it'll be hard.
I mean, it's hard to say how the teams are going to look because we haven't had. This is our first 3v3 of the Pelagic Division, so this is both teams going at it with everybody there. So this, I think, your team and the Cyclones are going to be the only two teams we have an idea of how they play. So I don't know how Cyclones are going to do. They could disappoint us. Like
I mean, to
a lot
be honest,
can
like
happen.
the ranks are not too like off. Like I think it was like there's a champ one like diamond and something plat or something. And then we just have like 2 diamonds and like a high gold plat, you know. So it's not too far off. But I think you just got to be scared about the champ. Who's the champ on the Cyclones team?
Dogs. Dogs is.
Yeah,
He had a
we'll
very
beware of
solid
dogs.
preseason.
You know, I'm allergic to dogs in real life, so I'll just like keep my, you know, I'll just keep that in mind.
Well, it sounds like you talked about what you think this match is going to go, but are you going to try to stay positive? You still think you can win this one?
Of course, mate. With the Sharks, we'll win everything. Obviously, you know, if you believe, then it happened. If you're not believing, then you know it will never happen. So,
well, I love it. I love the optimism. Sinks, you got anything for Azza before we send him down?
Good luck. It's kind of funny to me that not drop the captain rule to you and then you drop not.
his PC wasn't working apparently. Like, I would have kept him. It's not my fault. He said.
No,
that,
I know. I'm just saying
it's
it's just
an
funny.
issue.
It's just kind of ironic that the captain demotes himself and then gets dropped from his own team.
Yep.
Look, I'll make it up to him at some point. Don't worry.
All right. Well, thank you for doing the interview. I'm going to send you back to your team, and we're going to start shortly.
Sounds good.
Good luck. I like it. I mean, he said all the right things, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a lot more he can say. But now we are going to go to the other captain of the Cyclones, Bass.
I'm kind of rage baiting the chat. I'm playing Rocket League in the background and some people are getting pretty pissed at it.
Hey, Bass.
Hello.
How you doing? How you doing?
I'm hyped. I recently beat a GC in a 1v1.
Okay.
And I'm pretty hyped about the game.
Hey, I'm doing the talking, all right? I'm doing the talking. Listen. We don't gotta talk about certain things that happen when testing the stream. That's just between us, all right? No one else needs to know. So how do you feel? I mean, you've said it a lot off stream, but how do you feel about your team?
I feel very confident. I feel like we built a very good team, a very top-heavy team. In my personal opinion, it's gonna come off strong, but I think Dogs is the best round 1 talent in the league. And I also think the same thing with Dino. I think we potentially, by the end of the week, will have a Champ 2 and 2 Diamonds on this team, and I feel like we're going to make a strong case.
I mean, the channel points say the same. I mean, everyone has you guys winning this. 10,870 channel points on you, and then nothing on the Sharks. So, and then also with the predictions, everyone had the Cyclones. So, I mean, you guys are heavy favorites to win this, but how are you gonna make sure your team stays together, stays communicating, and gets this win?
I feel like it all starts with the beginning. I feel like we are one of the most together teams in this league. I feel like a lot of teams I've heard have had a lot of issues with communication, and I feel like we have been very strong on that aspect too. I feel like that was the only thing I was obviously worried about, not knowing my teammates too well before this. I feel like I got some really good teammates that are also very good on the communication side. It's very easy when you have teammates like that.
I agree. So what's your prediction for the game tonight? How do you think it's going to go?
I think it's going to go to 4. I feel like we're going to win in 4. I say this because I think I was the only admin who did not put the Sharks last or very near it. I actually had the Sharks decently high. I had them, I think, 5th, if I remember correctly. I think that they're a decent team in this league, and I don't think they're going to be a pushover, especially with the GOAT on their team, referring to Pastor Paul. I think it's going to be very tough, but I think we got it in 4.
Well, Sinks, you got anything for Bass before we send him back to his team?
Have fun. You get to put in your own stats after this, so.
Yeah,
That's all you. That's all you.
Lots of blue.
A lot of
Hopefully. All right. Well, I'm gonna send you back to your team. We're gonna start shortly. I'll send you the lobby info, and good luck.
All right. Thanks, guys.
He just sounds real confident. I mean, he did have one of the better drafts, I believe, in the Pelagic Division. So
Yeah.
I'm not surprised at that at all.
Yeah.
All right. Anything you want to add before we get started?
I'm just happy that it's an actual 3v3.
Amen to that.
And that it's not a
I
forfeit
can't agree
either.
more. I agree. Couldn't agree more. All right. Well, I'm gonna get the lobby set up and get the players in, and we are gonna get started shortly. We'll be right back. Yep. Gameplay now. Audio on. All right.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do this, guys. All right. Game 1. We're actually getting a game going this Saturday. Amen to that. Ozza wins kickoff. Dino will boot it downfield. Paul trying to pass it back. That goes right to Bass. A quick goal for the Cyclones. 1-0 with 4:54 left.
That was a great pass by Paul, actually. I mean, his name is Pastor Paul for a reason. I guess he just passes it to everybody.
Game 1 jitters.
Yeah.
It's very early. Quick start for the Cyclones, who said they wanted to start hot in this series, and they get exactly what they're looking for. Dogs taking his time on the wall, flicks it around one. That's beat out by Ozza. Hits it to the right wall. Bass waits under it. Manuk can't really commit to it. It's cleared out by Bass. Ozza gets a good 50. He's going to try to stay on. But Dogs hits it off the backboard. Pass mid, straight down. Awkward for the Sharks. Big save from, I believe it's Manuk. And then another save. Paul leaves it for Manuk. He'll try to stay on. Gets a 50. Dogs. Hits it right to Dino. Here's Dino. What a play from Dino! It's saved by Ozza, then it's redirected in. 2-0 Cyclones.
Yeah, I mean, already watching Dogs, like, I can tell he's going to be one of the better players in this league. And then that play by Dino, too. This is going to be a really good team. I'm excited to watch.
Hot start for the Cyclones. Can the Sharks try to get some momentum? A double commit on kickoff goes in favor of the Cyclones. Paul can't really commit. Manuk gets it around 1. Dogs will cut this off, just boots it back into the Shark zone. Manuk waits for it to roll off the corner. He touches it towards his own net, and that's cleared out. Dino off the right wall. It's missed by Manuk. Ozza will pop it up. Paul will try to stay on. Bass hits it to the left wall. Manuk waits on the back wall. Just a lot of watching the ball here. Dogs tries to pass mid. Bass can't get a shot. Dino rips one. Saved by Manuk again. Dino backflips into it to try to keep it mid, and that's cleared out. Bass hits it off the right wall, stalling time for his team. Dino with a good cutoff. The third round player for the Cyclones, doing a lot early in this game 1. Manuk, also another third round player who got picked up, is also contributing heavily on the defensive end. Paul will clear it out. Dogs tries to rip a shot that's going to go off the backboard. The shot from Bass. Bass, the captain, makes it 3-0. The Cyclones starting early.
Yeah, the Cyclones look like a really good team right now, too. I've seen very little, if not any, double commits from them. This is looking really good for them.
Exactly what Bass talked about. The communication has been very solid for them, it felt like, and now we're seeing that on display here in game 1. Paul rips a shot off the ceiling straight down, and that's cleared out by Dogs. Dogs pops it to himself. Has some space, tries to get a pass mid, cleared out by Ozza. Ozza has some room to work with. Bass off the left wall. That's a pass mid for the Sharks, and it's cleared out by Dogs. Dino gets bumped by Manuk. Manuk will try to play a 50 off the corner. Dogs. Manuk hits it to Paul. That's stolen by Dino. Cyclones with a lot of pressure now. Dogs shot. Another save from Manuk. Make that number 3. Dino off the backboard. Dogs tries to get another shot. Can't get it on net. Dogs. Try to 50 Manuk. Delays 1. Can't get it past Paul. Bass. Trying to pop in mid. Here's Ozza. Doesn't get the aerial play. Paul leaves it for Manuk. Manuk gets it past Dogs, who will try to stay on. Manuk gets the 50. Ozza waits back. Can't get a clean pinch. That's rolling towards mid. The shot from Dogs, and Dogs makes it 4-0. Here come the Cyclones.
Yeah, I mean, that was just a fortunate offensive play for the Cyclones. They were waiting for somebody to challenge, and I believe Paul did, but it was a bit later than anybody was expecting.
2:06 left. Cyclones looking real solid here in game 1. Manuk wins the kickoff. Dogs. 50's Dino himself. Ozza has some space. The shot from Ozza. Big save from Dogs. Dogs has some space now. He flicks it on net. Off the backboard to Bass. Big save from Paul, but Bass stays on it. And Bass makes it 5-0. Cyclones staying red hot in game 1.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of just a rank disparity. I think, who was it, Bass said that Dogs is going to be a champ too, and we're seeing that right now.
Bass looking like he's very happy with how he drafted. Here's Dogs waiting for it. Paul off the corner mid. Paul tries to stay on, cleared out by Dino. Manuk gets a pinch on it. Bass will stay on. Tries to get a clear. Ozza with the steal. Rips it off the backboard. Dogs is there for the clear once again. Manuk leaves it for Dino. Dino is just going to hit it right to Ozza. Ozza with the catch. Trying to get himself involved early in this series. Ozza is able to clear off the back wall. It's going to stay on. Can't get it past. Paul tries to 50. That leaves it for Manuk. Pops it around Bass. Manuk has looked really good in this first game. Probably the most involved player for the Sharks here in game 1. Manuk hits it to Paul. Paul has some space. Trying to pass mid with 1 minute left. The Cyclones. It has been all them in game 1. Dogs. Good touch. Trying to get it past Manuk. The shot. Manuk tries to make the save. But Dogs makes it 6-0.
That was a very fast pinch. I think Manuk tried to get there as quick as he could, but he's just not as fast as Dogs and gets a great pinch.
It's not looking good for the Sharks here in this series. Already losing 6-0 in game 1. Can they find some offense before game 2? Dogs hits to the corner. Dino will cut this off. Aza isn't able to read it. Manuk off the corner. Bass hits it straight off the ceiling down. The shot is blocked. Dino will try to clear. Bass will as well. Manuk backflips into it. Dino tries to rip a shot that's cleared by Aza. 30 seconds left. Bass to the corner. We'll try to get a redirect all over the backboard. Here's Dino, the shot. That's cleared by Aza. Shot from Dogs. Misses wide right. Rebound Bass. Another save for Aza. The Sharks have been playing all defense in game 1. Aza finally able to clear. 10 seconds left. Bass hits it to himself. Gets it past 1. He's going to try to stay on. Paul will get in the air. Can't read Dino's touch. Aza can't read it either. And Dogs makes it 7 to end game 1. A disrespectful goal, sending a message early.
Yeah, I mean, the Cyclones are looking like the best team in the Pelagic Division right now. That was a great showing.
Game 1 goes to the Cyclones in dominating fashion. I don't think there's been a more dominant game in this week for the Pelagic Division than this one.
Yeah.
And we've seen 2v3s, 2v2s, and forfeits. And still, I feel like this was the most convincing win we've seen in the Pelagic Division.
Yeah, I mean, that was just all offense for the Cyclones. Like, they had... I can't even count that's how many shots they had. They had 16 shots. They had...
It's 16 shots. I just realized that. They had
16 shots to 1.
16 to 1. That is... And also something to note, Manuk, top of the Sharks leaderboard, which that's not a... It's good for Manuk. I think he played a very solid game, but that's just a bad sign for the team if your third-round player is playing the best. That just can't happen.
I mean, I
or
think
you
he
guys
was
are in
just
trouble.
in the right place to get 4 saves. But looking at these stats again, the Sharks have the same amount of saves as they do goals conceded. So that was a crazy offensive game for the Cyclones.
They're definitely sending a message to the rest of the league. We already had them high in power rankings, but now they're trying to convince us, and they're doing it, that they are the best team in the division. But can they keep it up in game 2? Will the Sharks have something to say about it? Who are we waiting on? No one. All right. Sinks, you gotta spectate. Switch to spectate. Thank you. All right. Paul hits it to the corner. Here's Aza. That's cleared out by Dogs. Manuk tries to get a shot that misses wide left. Dino leaves it for Bass. Bass takes it off the right wall. Flicks 1. Paul is going to steal it. Dogs waits back. Gets it past Manuk. Dogs has some space to work with. Doesn't have boost though. Leaves it for Aza. Aza has some space now. Gets it past 1. Dino's going to challenge. Gets it past Aza. Paul tries to read in the air. Can't get a touch. The shot is blocked by Aza. That's a big play for the Sharks. And now they have some space to work. Here's Paul. Can he get there in time? That's blocked by Dino. Dogs is able to catch. Going to take it to the right wall. Going to try to go up with it. He does not a lot of boost, but does get a touch. Good block from Aza. So the corner. Stolen by Dino. That's going to hit off the backboard. Tough play for Paul, and he makes it. Bass cuts this off. Trying to pass mid. That's cleared out by the Sharks. Much better defensively for the Sharks here in game 2. 1 minute in. As they get a bump. The shot for Paul. He can't get a good read on it. Dogs is able to clear. Dogs gets it past Aza. The shot on net. Dogs makes it 1-0. And here come the Cyclones again.
Yeah, I think we're looking at a sweep. But, by the way, Striker, the stream is delayed for you. So I'm staying on top of it. I joined spectate right away.
Okay, I'm
just
making sure. I'm just making sure. All right, I just want to make sure it was working because it seemed delayed. That's my bad. Paul clears. Dino tries to catch, can't get a clean one. Dogs pops it mid. He's gonna stay on. Actually, I thought he should have left that for Bass. Manuk off the left wall. Dino hits it off the backboard. Bass able to keep it. Straight down. Ozza hits it to his own corner. Ozza gets bumped by Manuk. Some miscommunication there from the Sharks, but Paul is able to clear. Dino off the left wall. Tries to stay on. Can't get a good read. Manuk gets the steal. Dogs trying to clear out of the Cyclone zone. He does, but Ozza puts it back in. Dino lets it roll off the corner. Ozza can't get a read. Dino can't either. Manuk rolls off the corner. Can't read that either. These teams seem to be trying to find their footing early. Dino rips a shot. That's saved. Rebound Dogs off the backboard going for the double. Dogs gets it, and he makes it 2-0.
That was an excellent double tap by Dogs, and now that I'm watching him play more, he seems a lot similar to me when I was Champ 1. I like how this guy plays a lot.
The only thing is he placed it right where someone could have saved it. Would have been a clip if he put it anywhere else.
Yeah.
Dino wins the kickoff. That's rolling towards that. Can Manuk get there? He can. Big save from Manuk. Dogs tries to get another shot. That's cleared. Bass pinches off the corner to Dino. Dino keeps it in the Shark zone. Manuk stalling some time. Oz is able to clear. Dogs waiting at half field. That's a pass mid. Manuk misses. Dogs keeping possession in favor of the Cyclones. He's going to try to pass back. Bass is going to challenge. He gets it over. Bass. Miscommunication here from the Cyclones. That's slowly rolling. Big save from Bass. They were able to finally break through for the Sharks off of some mistakes from the Cyclones, but just couldn't take advantage. Dogs trying to get a shot on. That's cleared out by Paul. The rebound from Dino misses wide left. Less than 2 minutes left. Cyclones up 2 in the game and up 1 in the series. Manuk hits it off the right wall, straight down. Ozza has some space. The pass mid. Dino with a huge demo on Paul, who is waiting mid. What a smart play from Dino. Dogs pass mid. Dino can't read. Or sorry, that was Bass. Dino on the ball now. Gets 50 by Ozza. Ozza has some space. Dogs gets back just in time. Dogs pinches it out to Dino. Dino tries to rip a shot. Manuk gets a good pinch off the back wall. It's cleared out. Dino waits for it on the backboard. Tries to pass mid. Cleared by Ozza. But Dogs follows up. Top left corner. And the Cyclones make it 3-0. Here they come again.
Man, I love Dino. He put in the chat after he scored, he said, Maury, I made a goal. Mid-game, it's crazy, dude.
Cyclones starting to show off that team play that Bass was so excited about in the pregame interview. We're seeing it now. Dogs to the corner. Gets it past Manuk. Dogs has some space, leaves it for Bass. Ozza with 1 minute left. Dino pops it up to Bass. Bass has some space, hits it to the corner, cleared out by Paul. Dogs will stay on. Off the backboard. Anyone can read it. It will be Bass, and he misses wide right. And also over the net. Manuk trying to clear. Bass will steal. Paul can't make the read, but Ozza finally gets it out. Trying to bump Dogs. That's over everyone. Ozza tries to get a shot. That's misses wide right. Dogs has a lot of space, and here goes Dogs. He went for a musty, but nonetheless, it still works for the Cyclones. And they are going to take game 2.
That was a very unfortunate touch by Manuk. He tried to keep it in, and it bounced off the butt of his car and went all the way to his side of the field.
29 seconds. The Sharks yet to find a goal in this series. They're trying to find the offense. But the Cyclones are just playing so well together as a team. They just can't find anything. Dogs can't get a clear. Dino can't either. Manuk will try to stay on. Manuk and Bass in a Rule 2 situation. Dogs, 10 seconds left. Air dribble. Reset. Big block from Paul. Make that number 3 saves for Paul. Ozza with 2 seconds tries to rip a shot. Dogs with another save. And now we'll wait for it to drop, and the Cyclones take game number 2.
Yeah, I mean, Dogs is just so fast. Like, he got an air dribble, ran out of boost, shot the ball, got back in time for the save. Like, that's just pure speed.
I know Bass was talking about how good they were playing together as a team, but like even though Dogs had all the goals, I felt like Dino and Bass were just so involved in that game.
Yeah.
That I just didn't even notice that they weren't scoring.
Yeah.
Like, that's how a team is supposed to be. It's very impressive for a team that is pretty equal rank to all the other teams around it. I feel like this is the only time I've seen a team this cohesive. Like, it's just gelling so well.
Yeah, and you can see the offensive ramp up from the Sharks. They have 4 shots as opposed to their 1 last game, and they're playing a little bit better defense too, only allowing 9 shots instead of 16.
Yeah, I mean, you'll take the improvement. That was definitely a better game from the Sharks.
Yeah.
They just can't find the back of the net right now.
Yeah.
They gotta find someone who's gonna be the offensive center point for the team.
Yeah.
They just haven't found that yet. Once again, I feel like Manuk had the best game. Like, your third round player can't be doing the best on your team. That's just, you're begging to lose with that situation. Manuk ties kickoff. Dogs has some space, going for a kickoff goal. Top right corner. Ridiculous from Dogs. 1-0 early.
That's a great kickoff by Bass, and then Dogs was right there on the cheat. That was also a good cheat, and then a perfect slot top, almost perfect. It was kind of far down, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. And once again, another quick start for the Cyclones. Trying to get a perfect game in this series by not letting the other team score a single goal in the series. Will they be able to pull it off? Dino with a shot, and here comes Dino as well. Everyone joining the party for the Cyclones. 2-0.
What are the odds that Dino types in chat again? There he is.
Yep.
God, I love this guy.
Thank you. 13 seconds. 2 goals for the Cyclones. Aza, when ties kickoff, Dogs takes it to the right wall, gets bumped by Dino. Dino tries to get it past Manuk, a good 50 there. Paul trying to follow. Gets it past 1. Here's Paul off the backboard mid. Gets a bump on Dogs. Smart play from Paul. Aza now has some space. Trying to pass mid to Manuk. Manuk is up, blocked by Bass. And now they counter. And here's Dogs again. Dogs tries to go for a crazy flick, but misses it. But nonetheless, still 3-0 Cyclones.
Yeah, I don't really know what Paul was doing there. He was kind of committing at midfield to nothing when there was nobody back, and he left his net wide open.
The press B syncs for the overlay, by the way. Here's Dogs taking off the right wall. Bass will try to clear. Paul is up. He's going to try to hit this to the corner. He doesn't get the touch he's looking for, but Aza rips a shot. That's cleared out. Bass off the right wall. Double commit from the Cyclones, but Dogs gets a touch to the backboard. Waits for it to bounce. The shot. Big save from Aza. Paul will try to counter and can't get the touch. It's bumped by Manuk as well. Aza off the right wall. Tries to rip a shot. Dino gets the save for the moment. Dribbling towards their own net. Bass makes a big play. Here's Paul with the shot. Off the post. Chaos in front of the net. And Manuk can't find the back of the net. Finally, the Sharks had a chance, but they just couldn't execute. And now the shot from Bass, and it's 4-0. That's so unfortunate for the Sharks.
Man, Manuk had some very unfortunate touches. He hit it off his butt the last game, and then he tried to backflip it into the net, and he flicked it out of the net.
3:33 left. Cyclones up 4. They're looking to get a perfect series now. Not trying to let up a single goal in the series. What a way that would be to start for them. Aza gets a clear. They have numbers now. If they can hurry, Dino gets 50. Here's Manuk going to try to cut this off. Bass is there as well. Pops it to the right wall. Bass up again. Gets a shot. Bass. Big save from Manuk. He has been a standout for the Sharks in this series. Another shot misses wide by Bass. Dogs off the right wall. He's up. Going to try to get a pinch off the wall. That's cleared. Aza with the catch. Here's Aza again. Trying to leave it for Paul. Bass not able to get a touch. Paul waits under it. Gets it past Dino. Bass gets a demo on Manuk. Aza tries to rip a shot off the backboard. Almost pitches it in his own net. But it is inevitably cleared out. Bass has some space. Just Paul back. Paul makes a huge save. Bass staying on it. 50's Manuk. Gets it past Aza as well. Paul able to clear for the moment. Bass Saved by Ozza. We got a Rule 1 here between, I believe that's Paul and Bass. 2v2 situation. Can the Sharks finally get their first goal on a 2v2? Ozza tries to get a shot that's cleared. Manuk gets a demo on Dogs. Manuk can't really commit. Dino pops it up. Here's Dino again. Backflips, not able to get a clean shot. Manuk off the corner. Manuk has some time. Passes it back to Ozza. Ozza waits for it, trying to get a 50 on Dino. Dino wins it clean. Into the Shark zone. Ozza hits it off the corner. Manuk gets a bump on Dino. Ozza, I guess with the fake there, but I don't know if that's what he was intending. Here's Dogs. They broke the Rule 1. There was a break in the Rule 1 somehow, but Manuk gets the save. Bass, fresh out of the Rule 1, a save from Ozza as well. Ozza clears it out. Gonna try to stay on. Dogs gets 50'd. Hits it to his own corner. Tries to get a touch, not able to do so. Bass off the wall to himself. Tries to get a pass to Dino. That's blocked by Manuk. Dogs off the right wall. Just has Ozza and Paul back. Ozza with a good backflip to stall some time for the Sharks. Manuk passing mid. Dino going for a redirect. Insane play from Dino, but just couldn't get it. Paul has space, tries to pass mid. Dogs waits back, can't get a touch. 1 minute left. Looks like the Cyclones are going to sweep the series, and they're 1 minute away from a shutout. A perfect series in week number 1. Ozza trying to stall time. Dogs tries to get a shot off the crossbar. Bass can't get a clean rebound. Dino cuts it back. Stolen by Manuk. But Dogs will keep it in the Shark zone, trying to get a shot that's blocked by Paul. Dino can't get a shot. 30 seconds left. Bass the last one back. Back flips off his own backboard. Paul can't get the read. Manuk to his own corner. Will pop it up. Dino with a great touch. Dino is showing off big time. Another big touch from Dino. Isn't he like flat? And he's making plays like this? 10 seconds left. Dogs will clear it out. 5 seconds. They're trying to hold on for the shutout. Bass trying to get one more for the road, and that will do it. The Cyclones don't let up a single goal in the series and send a statement to the rest of the league. They're someone to not mess with.
Yeah, I mean, the Cyclones are really good. I do want to say that I love Dino even more now because during that Rule 1, he saw the Rule 1 next to the boost. He slowed down, grabbed the boost, and avoided breaking the Rule 1. That was fun to watch. I love this guy.
Really, really good starting series for the Cyclones. And then, on the other hand, for the Sharks, just unfortunate that they ran into the wrong team at the wrong time. They're trying to figure each other out still.
Yeah.
I know Paul is unbelievably rusty. He's got to get some. He's going to have some time to play now before the next week. So, very unfortunate for them, but I'm sure they'll bounce back.
Yeah.
On to the interviews. I believe Dogs will be taking the Fangs interview, and it'll be Ozza once again for the Sharks.
All right.
Hey, Ozza. How's it going?
Yo, that was so fun, dude. We were so close to getting one goal. We were like, whoa, every time, dude. It was so close. Dude, that was our aim, man. Oh, man. Dude, not bad, dude. Not bad. We're against the best team. Obviously, we're going to get cooked. But that was so fun. Let's go, dude.
I'm happy it seems like you had a good time.
Mate, we did the best we could. You know, week 1, haven't played with each other. You know, I can tell the other team are very, very strong. Well done to them. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? Dogs is cracked. I mean, way more better mechanics than everyone else in the lobby. So once he gets the ball, it's just like, oh, what do we do?
Yeah. And also something to keep in mind. I don't think Paul has played like at all the last month and a half. He's finally started to get back into it, so he's definitely going to need some time. But I think the potential's there. You played solid. I think Manuk played very, very good. Like,
dude, Manuk's the goat.
And he was a standout for your team, I think.
Dude, he carried the first game. He was top of the team, you know.
So I mean, I think you guys obviously have some stuff to work on, but I mean, you just faced the wrong team at the wrong time. Like it was just unfortunate that you came across the Cyclones week 1. But I bet you'll bounce back. I'm not too worried about it for you guys. You guys seem to have good vibes together, so that's all.
Look,
That's what it's all about, really.
Look, for 3 of you guys predicted that we would come last, but we know we'll do better than that. We'll surprise you, you know.
I want to see it. I really do. So, anything else you want to say before we take you back to your team chat?
Just like
if you want to hang out
GG
there.
to the team, they played really well. We had fun, so nothing else to say. Thanks for having
All
me.
right. Yeah, of course. Have a good night. Okay. Now we will bring in dogs. Hey, dogs.
Yo,
How's it going, dude?
it's actually going really great right now. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think you can ask for a better start to the season than what you just did. I mean, you shut out the Sharks. They didn't score a single time, and
Yeah, it was a message to the Clouds and to Luna's team. Yeah, Luna's next.
oh boy, Luna's next.
He's
Is that
trying to
your week
dodge the
2?
scrim. He's trying to dodge the scrim, but you know he can't dodge the game when the game comes.
Damn! Wow, confidence. I mean, after a series like that, I bet you have confidence. I mean, you
Yeah,
were.
it's pretty gory. Yeah.
I want to say obviously the way you played, you were a standout for the team, but I feel like
It was the team
all
effort.
3. Yeah, I felt like
Everyone.
that was the most team dependent game I've seen from anyone in the Pelagic Division. Like you guys were, it seemed like you were so gelled. You were cohesive together. It seemed like you guys were calming constantly. There wasn't a lot of double commits. Like
Yeah, we really
everyone
didn't
was
know double
involved
commits in the
some way.
first game. Yeah, but like the other games, like we kind of like it was a little less serious if you like
Yeah,
after the first game.
Uh-huh.
But first game it was full comms. Yeah.
But I mean, you just took care of business. I felt like because I don't think there was a single person that had the Sharks winning. Literally, like predictions was all you. The admin predictions were all you guys. So, I mean, it's unsurprising, but the way you guys won makes it surprising. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm very proud of my boys. Very proud of them. Great effort today.
We'll see if you guys can carry it into next week. Who are you facing?
But no.
Sinks, you know who they're facing?
I do not. Let me figure that out real quick.
I can look. You guys are facing Tridents, so that'll be a good matchup. That's Solo, Anakin, and Jerry. I think that's going to be a good matchup to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a good 2v2 scrim earlier. But yeah, that'll be a good match. I'm just waiting for Luna, honestly, though.
Hey, Luna, time to respond, all right? Dogs is waiting.
But,
all right, anything else you want to say before I bring you back to the team chat?
No.
Just hang up?
Just, a great performance from everyone.
All right, well, thanks
fun.
for doing the interview. You played great. Let's see if we can carry that in week 2. Have a good night. All right. Well, I mean, I would say that went as I expected, but they did better than I expected. So
Yeah.
They stood out big time.
Yeah.
But anything you want to add before we set up for the final stream of the night, Fangs Orcas?
No. I don't think so.
All right. Well, to wrap things up, once again, we will be having our final match of the night as soon as we possibly can with transitioning the stream. We will have the Fangs taking on the Orcas. And with that being said, that is the end of the Pelagic Division Week 1. And now it's just 2 more Benthic games to round out the week. So, very excited to see those. Thank you, everyone. And I hope you all have a good night. And I will see you soon for the final stream. Have a good night.